Hey, how's it going, guys? Charles here with Snyder Marketing, going live again today, talking about the upcoming webinar on November 1st and what's going on behind the scenes. So today I'm working on the weekly kicks email, which is going to be going out here in about 3 hours. If you're not signed up for that, get signed up for it. There's a lot of great content in that I share, and today is no exception. Putting some extra hours into this one, just trying to make it the best one I possibly can. And I use a little bit of humor. I like making people laugh, but I also like helping them. So when I can do both, like I attempt to do with the weekly kicks email, is I add a little bit of humor in there sometimes, not all the time, but I try to help people to better understand success, mindset, the skill set that goes along with it, and helping small business owners get more customers. That's the young goal, is just helping folks to hit those goals, to get more customers and attain whatever those goals may be, which may be, more money, maybe more options to set their business up to retire eventually, whatever the case may be. That's my deal. That's my gig. That's what I like doing. I get the warm fuzzies from it. So anyway, about the webinar. So as I stated earlier in the week, I've been working on revamping the presentation to be a little shorter than what it was the last time. So getting to the meat and potatoes a lot quicker, which I think I did fairly well anyway. I had some great feedback on that. So really just trying to trim the fat, if you will. I don't know how else to basically explain it at this moment, but basically, really, that's the gist of it, is get down to the real meat and potatoes of it, what the core offer is, which is ROI, Ninja CRM, and the missed call text back. So there's like four pillars to the CRM side of it, and then there's the missed call text back, which is one of the biggest, quickest wins that a lot of businesses, if they're getting phone calls, if they deal with customers over the phone, that's how they benefit the most. Is now they're able to take missed phone calls and turn them into text conversations or call them back later on, keeping that prospect warm until they can get back to them. Because when you're meeting with a patient or meeting with a customer, or you're up on a roof, or you're fixing stuff underneath a car and you're covered in oil and grease, or in someone's basement fixing their air conditioner or their furnace, whatever that case may be, if you don't have someone that can answer the phone, you can't say, hey, hold on, I'm going to stop working right now, or hey, I'm going to hold up our meeting so I can take this phone call. It's a quick way to lose customers. And it's also a quick way to not really make any money, which doesn't really work out for a whole lot of people, because the whole purpose of having a business is providing a service and being of service to others, their customers, as opposed to taking another phone call. Anyway, I can get off onto a whole tangent of that. So anyway, I've been working on that. I talked to a couple of people. I got one of the guest speakers pretty well lined up. Going to touch base with that person, make sure that we're both on the same page with that stuff. And they got some great information, I believe, is really going to help out local small businesses. And then I'm talking to two others that are also potentially going to be, guest speakers and delivering extra value. So really that's what this is going to be all about, is these webinars ongoing. I'm going to continue revamping them, revise them a little bit to get to really drill down on the customer acquisition side of it, and how to recapture lost sales. but then also bringing in these guest speakers to deliver extra value that will benefit those who are on that webinar. So there's a lot going on with that. So hopefully this week I'm going to have at least one more of them nailed down. At least one more. I might now, depending on how it works, depending on how it goes, I might have 3 guest speakers this time. Last time I did 2. So I want to definitely get 2, but there's a potential 3rd one. So we'll see how that all plays out. I'm still working on that. And then, like I said, I'm also working on the weekly kicks. I'm working on supporting documents, websites, everything else along that lines with the webinar and supporting that as well. So here's the main gist. This is what I've been working on today. As you can see, I've been really writing all this stuff out. I'm about 2/3 of the way done with this, not quite 3/4 of the way. So that'll be going out at about 3 p.m. today. If you're not signed up for the weekly kicks, make sure you get signed up. Click on this button on the link tree, which is on just about all of our stuff. So check it out. Click on the weekly kicks email, and then it'll take you to the sign up page for that. You get signed up. And then, like I believe I already talked about this, we got a new post up about, I think that's the most recent one for the November. Yeah, there's the November one. All right. So that's up, that's published. We're good to go there. We got a little video with that. And then of course, we got most of the tweaking done on the front end with the actual website, working on some stuff on the back end with the automation and the emails to deliver more value there. And then of course, also working on ROI Ninja CRM University, or ROI Ninjas University, which has the CRM Quick Start Guide. And I've been working on this a lot lately. There's just it's like 19 new and or updated videos in here. Number 20, I think, is going to be later today or tomorrow. And then we've also updated all 16 articles on here. So there's a lot of great information on here. This is completely revamped over what it was, just 2 months ago. So there's been a lot of updates there, a lot of new videos, a lot of great new content for exclusively for CRM subscribers. They have access to this. No one else does. And then also we're going to be adding a lot more to it, including this kind of flew under the radar. We haven't really announced this yet, but we're going to be adding quick wins playbook to ROI Ninjas University, to the CRM Quick Start Guide, so that subscribers of the CRM service will have 6, 7 or so ways that they can use the software to quickly get customers now, like clockwork. Be it, flipping a switch and saying, hey, I want some more customers this week. Boom, you do this, you'll have them. So that's where we're at. I have no idea what the hell I want to say next, but get signed up for weekly kicks if you haven't already. Get signed up for the webinar. The webinar is almost not 100% new over what we talked about the last time around, but there's going to be new guest speakers. They're going to have new value, more value. They're going to be adding some exclusive deals with that. So if you missed the ones from last month, they're not the same ones that are going to be available this month. So make sure you get signed up for that. Make sure, and then also when you do, you also have access to the replay, which I think we're going to be ending. Again, I talked about this once before, but I think we're going to be putting these replays actually in ROI Ninja's university, as opposed to just having a secret web page for them and then people can access it. I believe what I'm going to do is when folks have access to, when they become subscribers, they're going to have access to all these replays. And then I might do a lot of shit. Who knows? That still remains to be seen. But anyway, we're already at the 10-minute mark. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time with this. That's pretty much where we're at today. Tomorrow I'll be back again with even more updates. And as the week goes along and I get one or two of these other guest speakers hammered down, we're going to be talking about that a little bit. And then the week leading up to the actual webinar, we're going to start revealing who the guest speakers are, what they're going to be talking about, and just talking about that value and stuff, trying to do some quick updates with that as well. So hang in there. There's going to be a lot more information coming with this. And then of course, every day, we're working on doing some more updates on the back end of this, just improving the webinar, improving the system, which is ROI Ninja CRM, the missed call text back. And then of course, also with the supporting stuff, such as ROI Ninja's University and ROI Ninja's Weekly Kicks. So there's a lot of stuff in the works. If you're not signed up, you're not going to have access to some of it or most of it. But anyway, get signed up for the webinar, get signed up for the Weekly Kicks. And if you were an ROI Ninja's CRM subscriber, you'd already have access to all this stuff. So no pressure, just putting it out there. I'm out of here. Take care. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your day. And I'm going to go have some